Welcome to the Full Nelson Press Podcast, episode 17. We are recording on November 11th, 2015. I am the creator of the FullNelsonPress.com, the unofficial WWE webcomic. My name is Brandon Kirkpatrick. You can find me on Twitter at JohnnyJONNY_Tango. I'm here with the Blue WO member Pete O'Brien. He's on Twitter at MVP360. And of course, you can follow the Full Nelson Press on Twitter at TFNP. Pete, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm ready to do a show. Ready to do a show. But can we have a moment of silence, please?
Yes. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to discuss today is we're going to piss and moan about Seth Rollins because of his ACL injury, because it sucks. We're going to review Raw, and then we're going to discuss the historic WWE World Heavyweight Tournament. So right now, we're just going to give it a little bit of silence here.
Just got to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be quiet for this moment of silence.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be quiet this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to be quiet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And there it is. That was the moment of silence.
That sucks!
Dude! So what did he injure?
He tore his ACL.
Okay.
And it was really devastating. But still finished the move.
So, but, I guess, does this mean Kane won?
I don't think so.
I think it does. I think Kane won.
I think Rollins won still, but for him to powerbomb Kane with a torn ACL, you're still kind of a beast, dude.
So, can I just say, the last time we had a big injury was Daniel Bryan, and he was also feuding with Kane at the time. So.
Yeah. This is ridiculous because Kane, like I said, he's old, he's ruining wrestlers, and
I wouldn't say he's ruining wrestlers. I'm just saying it's a bad coincidence. I don't think Kane injures people. Stop saying that, Pete.
I can say what I want.
He's no Sting. He's no AJ Styles.
Oh, I saw
Can
that.
I just say, yeah, all right, so I guess there's my only thing of news, and this is something we should talk about. It sounds like there might be talks, which there is always talks, about AJ Styles fucking joining NXT. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't even do it.
It's such a bad idea. I don't like AJ Styles. I don't like him. I think he's terrible in the ring. I think he's overrated. I think he's reckless. Get him away from the NXT. Like, Samoa Joe, could you just stand up and be like, nah.
You guys. I hope backstage they're like considering him and like Samoa Joe's like, oh, him? No. And like he just starts pulling up YouTube videos for Vince and just shows him all these times he just does this. I don't know what the move's called. I want to call it the Widowmaker, because that's what it should be called. This move where he breaks people's fucking necks. My biggest issue is like, people have said to me like, he obviously the WWE won't make him do this move when he comes to WWE, but it doesn't matter. He's still doing it now. He knows that this move kills people, and he doesn't do it anymore. Why do you think Rey Mysterio doesn't do the 619 anymore? He killed a man.
Yeah. He did kill a man.
That's completely false. I don't know if he stopped doing the 619. He could still be doing it.
I think what happened was, either way, he should have called it the 911. Oh.
It's a conspiracy! It's a conspiracy!
Oh, he's trying to get a new move. Oh, man. Yeah, no, AJ, stay away from our product. You suck.
Yep.
Don't do it.
Right.
Please.
TNA will gladly take you back.
They'll definitely sign you to a year contract for $23.
Ring of Honor will take you back. I don't know if Lucha Underground would take you. I don't care. But do not come to the WWE. We don't need you.
Nope, don't need you.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that was us talking about Seth Rollins, I guess.
Well, I mean, here's what it is. AJ, they were like, oh no, Seth Rollins is down. We should call AJ Styles.
No. Don't let that be your go-to.
Could you imagine though the one guy in the creative room
God.
They're going, guys, I got a great idea. I know Rollins is down, right? And we need to get a new face in there. You guys ever heard of AJ Styles? And you could just see everybody throwing paper at him, like spitting on him, like get the hell out of here,
and
Hank.
He's like, hear me out. Like he's got his hands up in the air.
Wait. Let me finish. Okay, I'm finished.
No, I got even better scenario. Okay, so they're like, so who's gonna be the top card this year? And like, there's always like this office joke every year where they put some really shitty indie wrestler up there with the top 10. Like, is like, if it ever runs out, we'll call in this shitty wrestler. And this year they use AJ Styles. And like sooner or later, like they start crossing off like John Cena, Randy Orton, like Seth Rollins, Sting, Undertaker, and they start and they're like, "Fuck, we're at AJ Styles. This is a joke. Now we're actually doing it."
Yeah. Fucking Rollins is hurt, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
sucks.
still depressed.
It sucks.
He's easily one of the best in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He was carrying basically the WWE on his back. I don't care what anyone says.
I don't care what people say. He is the modern day Seth Rollins.
He is the modern day Seth Rollins because he is Seth Rollins.
Yes, he is Seth Rollins. He doesn't need to be the modern day Shawn Michaels or the new Stone Cold or the new CM Punk. Seth Rollins is an amazing character, and it's so unique and so refreshing. And that's what I loved about seeing Seth Rollins there every week.
Yep, and now we don't get to see him. But when he comes back, you know how crazy the crowd's going to go?
Pete, I just want to point this. He cannot run right now, and he's probably in Iowa. I would say less than an hour from where we're at. What are you doing?
He might be.
What are you doing tonight?
Should we go down there?
I say we continue the show down there.
Okay, we'll take the podcast. We'll see if he wants to be on it.
Right.
Wow. And that would get our listeners up to easily 30. Easily 30.
Hey, we're at 35 YouTube views right now. I'm not a numbers guy, but I like to check before we start the show just to see how we're doing. But
which, by the way, guys, thanks.
Yeah, thank you for whoever's listening. Whoever got this far into the show, thank you.
Wow, we did that right.
We did that really good.
That was really good.
Hey, Pete, thank you, by the way, for thanking them.
Brandon, and thank you for thanking me for thanking them.
Hey, no problem. So let's get right into the show. We're going to talk about Raw from November 9th, 2015, in case you're confused. Don't be. So we start the show. Michael Cole introduces and hypes this big historical night of breaking news concerning the WWE World Title, and Triple H comes down the ring. We see in the ring is the title on a blanket with a stool. I don't understand, but I'm excited.
It looks better. It looks neat. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I was excited too because you're like, okay, now that Rollins is gone, he doesn't have the belt. What are they going to do?
What is the bracket?
But then I also sat there and went, now it really solidifies that Roman Reigns is probably going to win this thing, no matter what.
Yeah, I saw reports that they're saying, like, Roman Reigns was definitely going to take the title. Bullshit. I didn't see Roman Reigns taking the title at Survivor Series. No. I don't even see a fucking Survivor Series traditional match. I don't know. What is this pay-per-view?
The Survivor Series isn't even happening. We don't even know.
Right. They should just call this one Series or Survivor. Not both. It can't be both.
So freaking Triple H comes waltzing down, and he does his usual rant. And then here comes Roman Reigns.
No, he calls out Roman Reigns. He's like, I want Roman Reigns to come out here. I got some things to say.
So then he did like this whole thing about trying to make him turn heel. And I'm sorry, no.
It's just a typical Triple H promo. Like,
he just
ends everything with a grr. And do you want to start with me?
Yeah. Well, and Roman Reigns should not be a heel. He's too much of the face of the company. He cannot be a heel.
Right, because if you turn him heel right now, you will bury Roman Reigns. He is teetering right now between people loving and hating him. Like,
you need to leave him where he's at.
It don't work with him right now. You've already broken that character.
You got enough people on the card that you could turn heel. You do not need to turn Roman Reigns heel. So, of course, Roman's like, hey, man, you can take your thing and shove it up your ass.
Right. And I'm like, oh, thanks,
like, that's when he tries to get all rebellious to be like, oh, man, yeah, we're going to take this, we're going to shove it up your ass. And he says ass, so everyone really cares because he says ass, and everyone's like,
you just saw that little marker up in the little sensor bar just went from a G to a PG.
I'm so cussing out there. I'm going to cuss.
Right.
Ass!
I'm surprised Triple H just didn't get out of the ring and was like, well, I didn't know.
So then they announce a tournament, which I liked.
I do too. I love tournaments.
I do too. Because I think it makes the most sense.
Speaking of which, can I just, sidebar, why is King of the Ring not done every March? And why is it not really big to the point that they just ride on this whole March Madness bracket tournament kind of thing. You know what I mean? Every March, we should be doing a King of the Ring.
Don't worry. There's a lot of things wrestling should be doing, but they're not gonna.
Because, like, that whole month, you're not even doing a fucking You're hyping WrestleMania, but there's no pay-per-view in there. I'm just saying.
I get you.
Mm-hmm.
So, they set up the tournament.
Right. And it's cool because, like, they strip Roman of his number one contendership, but obviously he's getting all the way to the top. Like,
yeah, it's
as
not...
soon as they're like, and here's your next opponent, The Big Show, someone you've beaten probably 6 times this year.
Yeah, I fast forward through it.
I'm sorry. A lot of shit because the next match was even worse.
I cannot stand another Roman Reigns Big Show match. Right? It's becoming Sheamus Orton.
So if someone in the comments could just tell us what was good about this match.
It was nothing.
I'll read them all.
Here's what I have to say. I fast forward through a lot of the stupid guff because they do the same moves over and over again. There's nothing to do. Here's what pisses me off is Roman Reigns' spear is so brutally bad, and I hate seeing it, and I hate seeing them do it to the Big Show because they sell it so freaking bad that it's just stupid.
I just think he's too big in the ring to do the spear. You know what I mean? Like, he's pretty much just laying out. It's nothing against him. It's
you
just
already were doing like a power bomb.
Yeah, man. Do the power bomb. Superman punch is good. I like the Superman punch.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the spear. Doesn't need it.
No, he doesn't. So, that match, whatever.
Roman Reigns wins.
So weird.
Next match, stupid as shit. Kevin Owens versus Titus O'Neil. This is another...
This one wasn't as stupid. This one wasn't nearly as bad.
This one didn't make sense.
No, it was just okay.
Why is Titus O'Neil in this bracket?
That's what I didn't get because you have not done anything for anybody to actually think Titus O'Neil might be a WWE champion.
We'll get to this later. But
and you put him up against Kevin Owens? No, Kevin Owens is winning this.
This should have been Big E's spot, and Big E still could have lost this, and it wouldn't have been a big deal.
Nope, it would have been fine.
Yeah. That should have been Big E's spot right there. And that it's disappointing that they gave it to Crustus O'Neil.
Yeah, so then Kevin Owens does a pop-up powerbomb, and it was awesome.
Okay, so before we even get to the match, Owens asks for his music to stop, and then says, like, WWE needs to change after cheering for the same old garbage for years. How is he a heel? Like, he's right.
He is right. I like that promo, and I was thinking, like, good. And then people were like, the crowd, they were like, I hope they boo. And then the crowd was like, yeah. And the people backstage are like, son of a bitch.
For being in like, internet, like, this being, like, in England or whatever the fuck it was, that was some lukewarm crowd going on there.
Yeah.
No one was really hyped. They're like, I'll write the wrestling.
Cheerio, here, Pip Pip. You do your wrestling moves all nimbly bimbly. Like, I don't know. What do you say? Stupid.
I don't know. I can't do it.
I played against a foreign guy in Halo. I was pissed. That was
Are we doing that later?
I don't know.
Alright. So... Kevin Owens wins. Congratulations. Weird. Titus O'Neil back to the locker room. We'll see the next scrimmage, I guess. Next, we get a backstage segment with Renee Young. She interviews Paige. They discuss her facing Charlotte for the Divas title, and Paige quickly snaps at Renee, accusing her about the whole, like, Natalya attacking. No one cares. No one's following this. We could have dropped this last week and would have forgotten about it.
What? That she attacked Natalya?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Mm-hmm. I was like, when did that happen?
Right.
Was it the same time when Eric Rowan came back? Because I also forgot about that.
I think actually it was that same week. So then Renee asked Paige about facing Becky Lynch tonight and perhaps awakening a dragon in Becky Lynch. Paige replies, says, no, she's more like a rat, and then vows to take out the B tonight. And it's just that she has to take care of that C at Survivor Series. I thought that was a pretty good promo.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a good
really
promo.
Good. It was predictable. Once she said the B, I was like, I know what she's doing here. But I didn't know she was going to follow through with it. It was really good.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, commercial break. Next, we get Paige versus Becky Lynch. Man, I got to say, Becky Lynch, sloppy again. She's not good in the ring. I'm sorry. I don't see her talented at all.
Yeah, I don't believe you, so I just am not going to get into that.
Let's do it right here, right now.
Are you serious? How sloppy is she?
Yeah.
She's not even that bad.
I think she... okay, all right. I think she doesn't have very well. ring awareness, I would say.
Mm.
I see her stumbling
I don't
a
see
lot.
it.
Maybe it's her gimmick. All right.
I don't see it. I'm sorry, but we've been sitting with the Bella Twins and Nikki, and freaking Foxy and all these terrible wrestlers.
I would say Nikki is more talented than Becky Lynch.
Well, yeah, Nikki has improved a ton.
Yes.
But Becky Lynch is just like, they've given her no character development since she's been up.
Oh, absolutely.
She's been called up. So she's been in the ring, 3 times? Give her some time.
Well, she had NXT to have that time.
You still have it, but you still gotta, it's still the WWE. You're going from a small arena to a big arena. Everyone from NXT still stumbles when they first get up there, except Kevin Owens. Because he's the man. But the match, it finished off awkward. Bah. I was like, whatever. Submission moves on announcing tables suck.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
See the point to them? When they say, oh, they're doing the submission move on the table. Who gives a shit?
Honestly, though, I think this was pretty painful if you look at it. Because not only is she doing the PTO, but Becky Lynch has to listen to Byron Saxton's commentary at the same time. So, it's pretty bad.
It is bad. It is bad. Byron Saxton is terrible on
Why is
commentary.
Renee Young not on the table right now?
I don't know, but Byron Saxton is brutal.
Get him out of there. Get him the fuck out of there.
And what sucks is you have another brutal person with freaking Michael Cole there, too, so there's too much brutalness out there.
I like Michael Cole. Michael Cole, I think, is really good just doing play-by-plays, but there needs to be someone else in there to help move that along that's not Michael JBL.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything besides just immediately go to the absolute, 10 on a ratio for the scale, on a scale for heel. He's automatically, whatever's going on, he completely fucking agrees unless it has to involve the United States.
Yeah. It sucks now.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
All right, so next we get to see a preview that they talk about. WWE Legends is going to talk about The Undertaker. I think it was JBL, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and I didn't see who else. I think Stone Cold is going to be there, and they're all just going to talk about Undertaker. And I hope Undertaker's just behind the curtain, just listening the whole time, not doing anything, just standing there in his getup.
I don't care anymore.
Dude, it's the week of Undertaker. We celebrate 25 years of Taker.
I just don't care.
25 years, man. 25 entrances. He's still doing them.
Yeah, and I really wish he'd stop. That's me.
So, next we get one of our main events of the night, Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz for the WWE title tournament. I skipped this one. Ziggler won?
Yeah. What? I don't know. The Miz, he looked awkward. I think it's because he's just not in the ring that much anymore. He's just...
Yeah.
Whatever,
He is whatever. I completely agree.
So, yeah, I fast forward through it.
Yeah. So after that, we get another commercial break, and then Alberto Del Rio and Zeb Coulter come out. Zeb, riding his amazing scooter. Zeb said that... What?
Oh,
it was so bad. Talk about, the whole promo
worst
was horrendous.
Promo I've ever seen. This promo was just brutal. This was as good as ZZ's promo on Tough Enough.
Okay.
It had nothing. It had nothing going for it. Right from the start, Zeb, well, you're people, and it's just dude, God, you suck. All right, Zeb, when you weren't on TV for a while, I didn't care.
Right.
Then you come back and you pair yourself up with Del Rio. So now you're trying to explain to people why you're here with Del Rio. And people are still sitting there going, what the fuck? Did you just slam a bottle of Jack? And we're like, you look like Swagger. Just give yourself more an American look. Go tan. Go tan. Go do some tanning and stuff.
Trying to sharpen his mustache, but like one's actually like just sharpening the hair on his teeth.
Yeah.
On his head, the hair on his head.
It's just bad. It's just bad writing.
It is.
Fuck
so Zeb just like lays it all out, just makes fun of England, says like Vladimir Putin's soon gonna run England, and he doesn't want to be part of any of it, and just rambles, and then it's like, what do you think, Alberto Del Rio? And he just goes, Viva Mexico America, and like in his head you just like, man, I left Lucha Underground for this shit. This sucks. Like,
they gave him a belt, but dude, Del Rio doesn't need Coulter. He can be his own guy without Coulter. Coulter should still be with Swagger. I don't see why that ever ended. You know, I just don't. If you want Coulter there, put him with Swagger. There's no reason why that's a bad pairing, and it works. It works.
It does work, and I completely agree with you, but it's done. Like, honestly, I'd like to do something else with Jack Swagger. Really. Like, just reinvent, do something with him, put a mask on him or something. But, like, he's not good on the mic. So you got to figure out a good way to put him with someone who's not Zeb Coulter, that doesn't feel forced, maybe like a female manager, but reinvent Jack Swagger and get Zeb Coulter out of there. If anything, he should be down in NXT right now helping with promos. Because the guy can talk on the mic. He's a regular at it. The content he talks about, though, is just complete shit.
Yep. Absolutely. I don't have anything else to say. We've already realized that the Americans are the worst faction since. Oh,
what was that one? That was the two hillbillies.
There you go. I couldn't freaking think. Cade and Murdoch.
That's it. That was the worst pairing. The both of it. The whole thing was just
the
disgusting.
The whole Farmer Boys looking. Oh.
It was like a...
But at least those two were both farmers. So it wasn't like a farmer and a businessman. It was two farmers. This is like, seriously, like...
You need to be quiet. You need to be quiet. Otherwise, they might start using this shit.
I know, right? I mean, he's like, oh, whoa, that's... we should have some...
Businessman and a farmer? Someone get me Adam Rose and Apollo Creed.
No, it'd be Adam Rose and it would be David Otunga.
But David Otunga would be the farmer?
Well, I don't get it. By the way, where is Otunga? Why is he not a manager?
No, he's doing the Be a Star thing, which is like where wrestlers go to never wrestle.
Oh. Bye, Otunga.
Mm-hmm.
You had a good run.
Maybe he's like still holding out for the Nexus.
Remember when he was on I Love New York?
I do remember that. I watched that season.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yep. He almost got hitched with New York.
Yep. Well, it changed his life.
Good thing he didn't.
Right.
I think he's doing fine now.
As we talk about not seeing him in the ring for 3 years.
Yeah. You're there, buddy.
Right. Are you a wrestler for the WWE? Well, I'm for the WWE.
He has a good gimmick of being like that lawyer guy.
Yes, that Carlton kind of. He doesn't need to bring the coffee cup when he goes out.
He could be the authorities like person.
Right.
He doesn't need to change his ring gear. He could just like wear boots. Like, and he's the lawyer guy.
Yes,
like,
I liked it. I liked it when he was with John Laurinaitis. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
that
made sense. I thought
that's a good pairing. See, we turned it around there.
Boom, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
What was that for the fucking brutal ex-Americans? I was pissed.
Naomi with Team Bad versus Natalya all by her lonesome. Why the fuck was Natalya chanting for Sasha Banks? Who is that helping other than Sasha Banks?
Why is Natalya's ring gear making her look like a female version of the Penguin from Batman Forever? It's awkward.
She looks like one of the, like, if, like, they made a video game and they needed to, like, duplicate one minion soldier over and over again, but it had to be a female. Natalya.
When you look at this, I think of Total Divas, and I just think of that guy just being like, all right, we can't keep sexing up Natalya. Like, we gotta, she's getting old. We need to knock her down a peg. Put her in that thing. Sir, that's That's for Kalisto. Yeah, no, we don't care. Kalisto can wear different clothes. We're going to have her wear that leather jumpsuit.
Best Total Divas moments with Natalya was the time she pooed herself.
The
time she peed herself. The time she pooed herself again. And the time she got icy cold all up in her vagina. Natalya.
And I don't hate Natalya. Do you remember when she dressed up like a cop for Halloween? Holy shit. I looked at that picture in the privacy of my own bedroom twice.
When she was at FCW, she wasn't bad.
And then when she was paired with Cesaro and Kid,
that was so good.
She had that look, and you were like,
but you can't blame her.
But now they're like, you know what? When you wrestle, we're going to make you look unsexy because those girls out there need to look sexy. You don't. You're the mother.
Right. We can't make you, like, also be handsome.
We can't have all that sex in that ring. So the crowd was going nuts for Sasha Banks, which makes sense.
Yeah, but finally, about time half the crowd got up for something.
Yeah, that was the one thing they got up for. Mm-hmm. And the match sucks. Naomi sucks. I don't care what anyone says. She's really athletic, but she's not good in a ring. She's just awkward, and I don't like watching her. Oh, and her entrance song, I hate it. I hate it so much. It's worse. No, Naomi.
Oh, yeah, Naomi. I'm sorry. I was thinking
Natalya. Stupid. I'm amazing. That you really, 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 really suck. All right? And I just don't like you. I don't like her.
If someone's out there, if you could just take her song but put Pete's really, 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 really suck to it, that would be...
Oh, my God.
That would be my ringtone forever.
Oh, she sucks. But then Sasha Banks comes in and does the bank statement because she's awesome.
That was
cool. I mean, Natalya won somehow, which was weird.
So this is the second roll-up of the night that we see. So that's going to be a recurring theme, I guess. So, Natalya wins. Sasha comes in, does the bank statement. Natalya then gets the upper hand again, and then Tamina comes in and just brutally knocks her out with, I think, a clothesline or a big boot. It was a kick. That's right. It was one of those Jimmy Snuka.
Oh. Hey, dude, he was clear of all charges, wasn't he?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he got cleared of charges.
All right, hey, Jimmy Snuka, welcome back. All right,
hey,
I cannot confirm that.
You want to sign this Legends
contract? We could be
contract?
applauding a murderer.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm pretty sure he got cleared of the charges.
Moving on.
So what was next?
Next, we come back from commercial and see that Wade Barrett has verbally challenged English football player Wayne Rooney to a fight. I don't know what that is. Okay.
They're friends. Before this, they tweet back and forth all the time. They're buddies.
These guys are just being buddies.
That's why I wasn't involved.
Like, this is...
Yeah, when I was sitting there, I was just like, but whatever, you guys are friends.
Right. So, another thing here, I would say, so up next we have Sheamus versus Cesaro. Now, we've seen, who all have we seen tonight? We saw Paige wrestle and Becky Lynch wrestle. We saw, anyone else here? I'm just reviewing my list. No, that's it. This list, we've had a steady amount of international stars, plus Sheamus is actually out there. That have actually been wrestling tonight. And you would think, again, this crowd is just sitting around. Like, you think you would start hyping up some of these people from your home country. Or, none of them.
Yeah, that crowd sucked, dude. But you know what didn't suck? Sheamus versus Cesaro.
Good, it was really cool to see this. It was a good match.
It was very good. Like, they put on
Cesaro
a show.
Is just getting pumped.
And remember, there was that moment where people were really clamoring to have Cesaro versus Sheamus, like a big rival between those two. And WWE didn't jump on it. And it was like, why wouldn't you? It's not the fact that people hate Sheamus. It's just people are sick of Sheamus wrestling the same people. You know, and Sheamus can put on a match, and he did, and he showed it with Cesaro. And that match was epic. That bro kick counter into the sharpshooter.
It was such a good match. It was on a different level, I want to say, like than what we've seen from other matches, because it was just like I don't want to say like an old school match, but it was a lot of like very grounded moves between the two. I mean, Cesaro kind of did some things here and there, but it was a very grounded match, and it was really good, and it had a really good story, even with this bullshit with this Wayne Rooney guy, where I guess Wayne Rooney slaps Wade Barrett, and because of this, you can see that Sheamus is visibly stunned from this. And then Cesaro gets the third roll-up win of the night. So, But other than the finish, it was a really good match. I loved this match. This was almost the match of the night for me. Almost. One thing I was going to say, which was a pretty thing I didn't think of, but JBL brought up, if Sheamus would have won this, and let's say he wins the tournament, would he have to relinquish his briefcase if he won the title?
No.
So how?
He didn't use his thing.
I guess that would be cool to see. Someone, like, keeping the case.
Win the title, but yet sitting there going, hey, guess what? I got the money
if someone
in the
beats him, he'll just cash in right away?
Right away and just turns around and broke it.
If he loses there, he still gets his rematch clause.
Yeah.
I would call that the Christian effect.
Yeah. Oh, one more match.
One more match. That was probably one of his best gimmicks towards the end of his career. So, yeah, that's that. Next match, though, was by far, I think, the best match of the night. Dean Ambrose versus Tyler Breeze. When I saw this on the bracket, I was stoked. And I was like, please don't be on SmackDown. I won't watch it. Please be on Raw. And it was what I expected it to be. A really good match between two really good NXT stars.
This is why people knew Tyler Breeze was going to be a stud. Because he's good in the ring. You know, even if he loses, it doesn't hurt him. He got put into the title picture instantly.
That was the thing, like, everyone was going like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Tyler Breeze's first match on Raw, and he loses his debut match on Raw? Fuck it. This means he's already in the main event scene. He's already in a title scene. This should be a good thing for Tyler Breeze to be like, not putting Sin Cara in it, because obviously they put Kalisto in it, and not putting like Darren Young in it. They put Tyler Breeze in this match, in this kind of tournament, and that's a really rewarding thing to think of, even if he lost first round. This was a good match.
And he put him against Dean Ambrose.
It was two different characters that were working really well. I mean, the chemistry they had at the beginning, where Tyler Breeze is yelling that he's better than him, and the crowd's finally going nuts for something because Dean Ambrose is out there. The whole thing was great. I loved this match.
Yep, it was a great match. I liked it. I mean, Ambrose won, but yeah, the overall match was just great. I wish I would have seen like Tyler Breeze paired up against Kalisto or something, and then like you'd be like, whoa, wait, WWE has a lot of faith in him already.
Kalisto's a dark horse for me in this tournament, man. You just wait. He is the future. So, yeah, next match, we have actually the New Day comes down and complains exactly what I was talking about earlier. Why are none of these three, especially Big E Langston, not in the WWE Tag Team tournament?
This promo was great again. It was so funny.
It was a good shoot promo kind of thing, but it was still that Xavier was edge to it, which was so good. I loved it.
Yeah, I like how Xavier's like, and he just shushes the crowd, and then they do that whole like thing, and it was just, they're good. They are good, and Kofi Kingston looks just awesome every week. He's getting more and more comfortable. Yeah, I like it. I just really like what they're
on Kofi Kingston every week, and I hated his career just being the guy who did something really cool at Royal Rumble and was Seth Rollins or CM Punk's friend, but now being in the New Day, it's so cool.
It is. So they put the New Day against Neville and the Usos, and I'm like, it makes sense, I guess.
Neville can't even get over in his home like this was his actual home country, and he couldn't even get over with the crowd.
No, this crowd sucks. Stop saying. Put it with the crowd.
This isn't the crowd. This isn't the crowd I'm talking about right here. This is Neville, like just not getting over. Like he's just not getting over.
Because it's the writing of the WWE. It's not that he's not getting over. He can get over, but they have him in no man's land. They literally have him feuding with nobody. They don't know what to do with him. So by him saying he's not getting over, no, he's getting over. It's just fans are sitting there going, we don't know, like, what's the point?
No,
you know?
he's still not getting over.
If you're smart WWE, put him in the United States title picture. Do something with him. You have him feuding with nobody, and that's why people, okay, yeah, he's got an awesome finisher. He's awesome in the ring. Give him a match. Put him against Owens.
No. We've seen Owens. I want to see him on Marzo Del Rio. That would be a good match.
I think it would be too, but Jesus, I don't care. I want good matches, and I want people paired up who actually know what they're doing. Neville versus Cody Rhodes, nobody cares because Cody Rhodes isn't doing anything. Cody Rhodes isn't interfering with Neville matches. Cody Rhodes isn't coming out cutting a promo against Neville. So no one cares. And is he going after Cesaro? That's also a question mark. If you're WWE, you are trying to do too many stupid things that you think might work, and then you just walk away from them, which leaves fans throwing their hands up in the air like, the fuck? Wow, that was a rant.
That was a good rant, though. I'm speechless.
True, though.
So, New Day wins?
The match happened, New Day lost, which you knew was going to happen, because anytime you see these face tag teams come out with, like, another person, New Day's going to take a loss, which is dumb. It's just like, stop, WWE. Let New Day just run it. No one can, they're going to try to turn them heel more, and it's not going to work because people don't care. People think you're funny, so they're going to laugh. If you're a heel group and you're poking fun at a group, people are going to laugh with you. They're not going to boo you. You're the only ones who are clever on the freaking card.
This is every time they keep bringing up the Dudley Boys. Why? I don't see them.
They're gone.
Are they? Yeah.
They left. They already did their stint, and they're like, we're
next week, next Sunday is Survivor Series, and I don't know a match. I don't know a single match on that card.
Yep. This is just stupid. I'm sorry, this is just stupid. There isn't anybody promoting, is there going to be a Survivor Series match?
Right.
See what I mean? That's actually a serious question. Because they have not even said, like, this guy versus this guy. Jesus, why don't you just have, like, the access of powers? Get frickin' all the Euros. Put Neville, Cesaro, Barrett, Sheamus, and, well, Rusev's hurt, so you're going to have to put someone else who's foreign in there. Who's foreign?
Do you want to go? Oh, you can put Kevin Owens in it and say Canada. Yeah.
Canadian. Boom. And then you have a fight
still could go on that.
No, you need a heel. So you'd have Ambrose. You would have New Day. Like, just get Americans versus the Europeans. Boom. There's your Survivor Series. Done. Give us something, WWE, you dumb fucks. I'm sorry.
Dude, are you ready for the main event? Because we didn't get one. That was it. Now we have Bray Wyatt eulogy for The Undertaker and Kane. Damn, this eulogy was boring. I'm tired of Bray Wyatt Bray Wyatt promos are just so dumb anymore. They don't make sense. You don't take anything away from them. I've heard one. I've heard them all.
Yeah, because they're not. He's almost too clever for his own good. And he keeps trying to spin these words, and, like, you know what? People have short attention spans. When you were doing your vignette of you just sitting in a rocking chair with, like, Butcher, like that video of him flashing through the woods, like, I'm coming. Like, you know, or something like that. Just say something quick, simple, and be done with it. You know? But Jesus, I fast forward through half of them.
I couldn't deal with another shitty fucking creepypasta every week from this guy. I don't want to do it anymore. So, then Kane and Undertaker come back.
They did this stupid lightning again, by the way.
You called me about this.
I thought the fucking gates to Gozer from Ghostbusters opened up again. Yeah, and that's what happened. That was the same lightning in that movie again. Well, then all of a sudden the lightning hit and done, the Undertaker comes out. And I'm like, great. Oh, and now Kane's standing next to him. why don't you integrate those guys' entrance a little better? Like, where's the fire? Why wouldn't you have Kane stand there on the stage and blow up the fire around?
Make this like a little bit more, I guess, I don't know what I'm looking for, like more of a cinema to it, because that's what it is.
There isn't though. There isn't. And have you noticed the video quality to the vignettes that they've been making are really
it just looks like WWE stock.
They are cheesy.
It really does.
It looks like some kid from high school, from the AV class, is making these things. And why the hell would you play that video of The Undertaker and Kane and have them walk out? That was stupid. That video was bad.
The problem here is that the WWE is trying to make it look like a big cinema kind of thing, a play. But the problem is if you just half-ass it, it completely ruins it. Like, you have to go all in on this. It has to be the smoke and mirrors, the full effect. Otherwise, it's just a shitty product every week that we're just seeing with bad lighting. Like, that's all I see every time. It's just, I see more effects in the back of a Spencer Gifts than I see in Undertaker's promos now. Remember when they used to do the whole, like, fade black? He'd come in, they'd fade black, and then they would replace him with, like, Kane. Then they'd fade back, and they'd come back, and then it's both Undertaker and Kane, and they were rolling in and out of the ring. They did stuff like that, and I understand they can't do it now with Undertaker being not fast anymore, but they should still put in that quality when they try to do big things like this.
Well, the thing is, too, is, like, why wouldn't you integrate, like, why wouldn't you hit the bell and have a video up there of the mask of Kane getting smashed, and then the bell hits again and all the lights go out, and then The Undertaker walks out with Kane, but Kane's wearing his, like, 1990, outfit, and then this is it. Undertaker debuted at Survivor Series. Why not have him end at Survivor Series and then have a big Hall of Fame thing for him at WrestleMania and, and be done with it?
Completely. What I've liked to have done better is I think they should have used Paul Bearer's voice, because how many times has Paul Bearer done a promo about bringing Undertaker or Kane back to life? Done a really cool editing of him talking about him being the one bringing them back, and give a big
what did they flash the lights on the screen and then all of a sudden you just heard
exactly because he helped build that character. You cannot deny that everything the Undertaker did to get to the point he did, a lot of that was helped with the mystique of Paul Bearer, and I think doing that and then having Kane and Undertaker come out just the same way you explained it, the crowd would have erupted. It would have been amazing.
So now we're supposed to be led to believe that two guys can take on the whole Wyatt family.
That two guys could take on Braun Strowman, which we've seen multiple people not be able to take on Braun Strowman. And now these two can.
And they couldn't throw him out of the ring cleanly. It was just bad. I don't care. I really don't. WWE, you missed the ball when you had Wyatt versus Undertaker already at WrestleMania. That's where it should have been done.
2 years too late. I will say that.
Yep. So, sorry, I don't care.
I agree completely. So that's the they throw Harper and Rowan out, then they throw Braun Strowman out, then they take out Bray Wyatt with I think a double choke slam, and that's how the end of Raw goes. So what do you want to grade it, man?
C minus.
Give it a C.
Which sucks because I thought it'd be cooler with the tournament formula, but
I was excited about this Raw. I was excited to see what's going to happen tonight, because these game changers like this, don't get me wrong, I'm super bummed about what happens with Seth Rollins, but when things like this happen, throwing a wrench into things in the wrestling business is a good thing sometimes creatively, and it just stunk.
Yeah, because then you have the writers go, no, we don't have this. I don't have this note. I don't know what to do. Why? Where'd he go? Oh shit. Hank, get over here. Get over here. We got to figure out a better storyline now. Oh. So the way I'm looking at it with this, shut up. So, with the tournament bracket, what is it now? Because you have the spoiler from SmackDown.
So I tried to read the actual...
We're not watching SmackDown.
I tried to review the matches, and I couldn't. Now, there was one that I told you about, and you were like, how did Kalisto get over Ryback. I watched. There's a video of it, and there's a really cool like end spot that like Kalisto gets the win clean. He does this cool move out the top rope. I think he does like some kind of hurricanrana where Ryback's on the top of the rope, and then he throws him over and he gets the win. And Ryback just kicks out as he gets the 3 count on him. So it was a good win, I will say. But again, Kalisto, I see what they're doing here because what we have in the next round is Roman Reigns versus Cesaro, Owens versus Neville, Ziggler versus Ambrose, and Del Rio versus Kalisto. I'm excited to see Del Rio versus Kalisto. That's going to be a good match, I think. And I'd like to see that set up a feud between Del Rio and Kalisto.
It's not going to happen because he's still in a tag team.
Where's Sin Cara?
Well, taking a breather. I still have my dark horse to be Owens winning it.
So it was Kalisto and Ryback at SmackDown. Ryback lost. Del Rio and Stardust. Del Rio won. Let's see, which one did we not see? Neville and Barrett. Neville won. I don't know how Neville won that one. Oh wait, yeah, I was right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Neville's beaten Barrett plenty of times. I mean, why should we even feel that Barrett's going to be a title holder anymore? There's,
exactly.
Sorry, he was one of the best on the mics. He led 2 great factions. No, they have no faith in Barrett for some reason.
I agree. I don't know what it is about him. Maybe the WWE's just burned about him dumping Alicia Fox.
Maybe. Who knows?
All right, so you want to do predictions before Raw hits? Roman Reigns versus Cesaro. Right.
Reigns.
Again,
you can't even predict it.
Like, this is just bad booking because like Roman's gonna get booed that whole night. The crowd is around Cesaro. Now, if Cesaro wins this, I'm going to go nuts. I'm a huge Roman Reigns fan, but I would be okay with Cesaro winning this.
I would too.
Del Rio versus Kalisto?
Del Rio's winning it.
I'd like to see Kalisto win this one. I'm going with Kalisto.
Yeah, well, you would like to, but it's WWE.
I think Kalisto's winning this one.
Okay.
Del Rio's winning.
Right?
Another one, bad booking. Ziggler versus Ambrose.
Ambrose
wins this one.
Because Breeze and Ziggler are going to fight.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure maybe he'll interfere in this, and that'll set up Survivor Series. And then Owens versus Neville. It's going to be Owens. I'm excited about Ambrose versus Owens. That's going to be really good.
Yeah, basically. One thing I just sort of thought of, could you imagine a WWE versus NXT Survivor Series match?
I like that. That would be really cool.
So Ziggler's like, hey, whatever, Breeze, you want to do this, let's do this. And then Breeze is like, well, why don't we do a Survivor Series match? And I'll get my friends and you get yours.
I like it. I like that. So, like, all right, so who's on WWE's side? Because there's 5. We got Dolph Ziggler as the leader.
Yeah.
Ryback, of course, because he has to be there.
Yeah, Neville.
Kalisto and Sin Cara. Or the Usos.
Oh. Yeah.
And then
Breeze. For NXT, for Breeze, you would have like Baron Corbin, Finn Balor.
Can I get you the last 2 for you? Enzo Amore.
Yeah. And Colin Cass. That'd be awesome.
Right there. That would be good. Yes.
I'd like that.
That'd be so good.
So, Brandon, who's your superstar of the week?
Superstar of the week?
Or Super Dud.
Super
Dud.
Let me just reflect on the night here. Because I didn't really think of one this week. I had... I'm going to go with Natalya. She is...
Yeah, she's awkward. Mine's Zeb Coulter. Just shut up. I think you might be good on the mic, but your storyline sucks, and you're not doing anything good right now.
I'd like to take my dud back. Seth Rollins?
Oh, that sucks, dude. You would go there.
So who's your stud of the week?
Cesaro.
Okay.
Yeah, Cesaro. Okay. That match was epic.
Because it was a good match.
Cesaro it was a really good match.
Yes.
Liked it.
I'd like to see more of it.
I would too.
So, last thing I just want to talk about, Breaking Ground. We've had 2 episodes come out this week. What are you thinking about it?
I think this show is easily one of the best shows I've seen on TV.
It's like,
and it's not just like because I'm a wrestling fan. It's actually good. It's good. You watch William Regal get pissed.
That first episode where he was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, it's just like, how hard is it to listen to me and just do that fucking role? You know, like, he's pissed. He's like, if you're not going to do it, I'll just fire you here. And, like, then they fired a person on that show. Like, they literally, she was on NXT the week before. And then she's gone. And I'm like, well, where the hell is she?
Like, we're just going to let you go. But this is going to be an exclusive. So if you could just smile into the camera. Thank you.
Yeah,
so who's the blonde that they were kind of teasing that they were going to fire, but obviously didn't? Can you tell already that she's already like in her little like behind the scenes like kind of interview things that they do in all reality shows? You can already tell she's like auditioning for Total Divas in those.
Yeah, basically.
She's totally like getting into it and everything, waiting for that moment.
Yeah. I love this show. I think this show is great. If you're a wrestling fan, you should watch it because it has such a cool view. Did you see the newest one where Jason Jordan tried to call out Tyler Breeze?
That was fucked up.
Like, Jason Jordan sort of came off as a douche. Like he's just like, you've never wrestled collegiately. Why would you wear those boots? And he's just like, okay, well, how does that make any sense? And, you know, and he's just like, I'm just saying, dude, you got your stupid little things above your belt. Your boots, you're wearing wrestling boots when you don't wrestle, and he's just like, all right, well, who cares? I think I remember them chanting Gable's name the whole time out there. I don't think I've ever heard Jordan. And he's like, oh, okay, dude, you keep looking like shit, and you keep talking shit, and he goes, yeah, you keep talking to me when I'm on the main roster, all right? Because then I'll really care.
Right.
Like, and I'm like,
dude,
damn.
I am digging Breeze even more now and get to watch this Breaking Ground and kind of get a little behind the scenes on him. Really enjoying this. What was the other one that was kind of it was one I had and I lost it.
Baron Corbin?
No, not even Baron Corbin. It was Baron Corbin is also another character that's kind of fun to watch. He's kind of an ass. The other one was the eye opener for Josh this episode in the newest episode.
Oh.
That second promo was even worse, man. When he said the shit he said, what did he say, Pete?
I'm a quarter of $1 million richer than anyone here.
The whole
so you're gonna have
group just looks at him and like just everyone just raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, dude, that's not a good.
Even Zuzu's like clapping. He's like, I'm not the worst. I'm not the worst.
Yeah.
Next week, his episode is coming. I cannot wait.
I hope he gets canned, dude. He's too young. Just go work out.
This started in September, so this is only like 2 months behind us. So this is really recent stuff that we see, which is super cool. I love that we don't have like that Total Diva 6-month kind of delay like they do.
Yeah. So I like it. If you like wrestling, watch Breaking Ground.
Listen to this podcast. Also, if you got to this point, again, thank you very much for listening. Because this is the end, Pete. Do you have anything else to say? Do you have anything else that you want to talk about?
No.
If you didn't tell, the opener to this one, because we've been kind of just trying to do like a funny audio clip at the beginning of every show, is Enzo More fucking up during a live NXT show. Everybody gets them, but they're even funnier when you get them on camera.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, if you're watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and always like us. If you listen to this on iTunes, please make sure you just subscribe. Make sure you give us a review if you can. And if Stitcher is your fancy, just give us a thumbs up. You can also follow us on Facebook, Wrestling Amino, Tumblr, and just search the Full Nelson Press on any kind of social media site, and you should find us. You can also go to the FullNelsonPress.com, where you can also find a weekly WWE webcomic. You can find all of our shows there as well. And that's the Full Nelson Press, episode 17, the podcast. I know.
Whoa! One more episode, and we can go to war.
We can buy cigarettes.
We can buy cigarettes.
Permit out the window. I'm telling Mom, you can go. I'm an adult. I have my own bedtime. So we're gonna wrap this up, and then Pete, now you're probably gonna go play Halo. Am I right?
I don't know. You don't run my life.
That's very true. So everybody, suck a butt.
Yeah, bet.